Welcome and thank you very much for being here. As you know, in this class, we are going to deal with Rumi's poem, Response to the Question. Remember, this is a very short poem with a deep philosophical meaning. If you watch this video, you will get a very good understanding about the poem. And before I start, I personally want to thank you for being here with me. And if you don't know me for the first time, my name is Pradeep Hariharan and I teach literature online and I help students to score good marks. And if you already know me, thank you very much for being here. Let's start the class. For your convenience, I have divided the class into three parts. The start with Rumi, then we go on to the poem reading and analysis and important points to remember. Remember, this is prepared for the students with no knowledge of writings from the Middle East, those who are beginners. Okay, so this is not an in-depth analysis. What you're going to get is just a basic understanding, and this is purely meant for those who are beginners because in some videos I go in depth, but here I have not done that because it's lack of materials available and some time constraints. So what are the things we need to know about Rumi from the examination point of view? Remember, his original name is Jalāl al-Din Muhammad Rūmī. He's a 13th century Sufi poet and Persian writer, mystic. He is most popular even today. And remember, he is known as in a sobriquet as Maulana, meaning our master. And remember, his life transformed in the year 1244 when he met Shams Tabrizi, a wandering mystic. Then onwards, he became a very powerful poet, and he has also known for two of his work. One is Masnavi, also referred as Matnavi, and the Diwani Shams-e Tabrizi. And the first one, as you know, it's a collection of poems, a couplets form, is considered one of the greatest works of Persian literature. And the second one is a collection of lyric poems, ghazals, in the name and honor of his own master. And remember, his central theme of his poetry is known as Tawhid, please forgive my Arabic or Persian pronunciation. It means the unity with the divine and the encouragement and abandonment of ego. Avoid your ego and be with the divine. Actually, this is the same theme which runs in other poem that we have to study. And now we come to that is Hafez poems. Okay, and remember if you look at the themes, so it's themes of love, divine ecstasy, faith, and deeper meaning of life. So it's a very nice poem. Now we go on to the poem analysis. It's a very short poem, but it's a very powerful poem. So he starts with a question: why ask about behavior when you are soul essence and a way of seeing into presence? So the poet is saying that don't look at the physical features, rather look inside. In other words, the soul essence. So look at the inner beauty of a person than their external beauty. So don't judge a person by his behavior, but look at his essence, the soul essence, what is inside them. Then the next line, I think, very powerful, even what you may call today's modern motivator speakers. Plus, you are with us. How could you worry? Then he says, you may as well free a few words. Avoid few vocabulary from your life. And what are those vocabularies? Why, how, and impossible. Look at the powerful teachings he has done so way back. Don't ask why, how, and avoid impossible. Open the mouth cage and let those fly away. These words are self-limiting words. These are confining you. These are the words you have to avoid if you want to raise from your present ego status. So he says, avoid self-pity. You remove these words and then your life will be different. Then he brings the next four lines are very highly philosophical, and it speaks of the importance of what you may call spirituality in our life. We were all born by accident, but still this wandering caravan will make camp in perfection. So he says, though our birth was an accident, but the life will give you perfection. How? By connecting with your divinity, by connecting with your spirituality, by understanding the meaning of your life in this world. Once you know why you are here in this world, then what happens is that your life changes. It ends in perfection than wandering. So I think this is very powerful part of the poem. Then he says, avoid the unwanted divisions which we say. He says that forget the nonsense categories of there and here, race and nation and religion. So very powerful. He says that we have been divided And he's asking for a universal brotherhood. So he says, avoid all those nonsense, race, nation, and religion, the starting point and destination. And he says, you are soul and you are love, not a spirit or an angel or a human being. So you are God man, woman God, man God, God woman. So he says we have to transcend all our self-limiting beliefs. We have to be united. We have to be one with the universe, and we have to be one with God. So the important points he speaks in this poem is letting go of constraints and self-imposed limitations. So that's why he says, throw away some words from your vocabulary, then you will be a different person. Then unity of all things. Though we are born here as an accident, we must understand our purpose. That is known as the spirituality. Then that will free us. And remember, also he speaks of going beyond the earthly limitations, divisions, and embracing the journey of life. Life is a journey, and celebrate it. Recognize the divine essence in all being, and live for the good things. Look at the good things. And finally, it promotes, as you know, a sense of unity, love, and divinity. So, what you can say that though this poem is very short, but it is power packed, and as the title says, response to a question. It's what you may call, it helps us to understand our meaning of life and connect with our purpose. So hope this video was useful to you, and if you liked it, please do like, and if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe and support. And if you are a UGC English Net or JRF aspirant, I have a free group for such candidates. Please do join, and I would love to see you there. I'd love to support. So see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.